Hey guys, welcome back to Ape Escape. Now we're heading up to the end game. My favorite level in the entire game. Wait for it, Specter Land. Love this level. Here we go.
Welcome back to the amusement park. I've been expecting you, but we're not here to have fun. This is all about payback. You've ruined my plans one too many times. You've captured some of my soldiers, and in return, I've decided to take your little friends. If you want them back, you have to play a simple game of hide and seek. You see, I've hidden the professor and Natalie somewhere in the park, and it's your job to find them before something terrible happens. The soldiers in the area are angry and ready for retaliation, and I won't be responsible for their actions. Take a look around. I fixed up the park just for you. Are you ready for the ride of your life?
Definitely the best level in the game, and it's also the longest in the game. 24 monkeys and 10 Specter coins. They mean business. Now since it's such a long level, I had to split this whole recording into 3 separate parts. There's the first part, which is just this actual amusement park. The second part will be the castle, and then the third will be the actual final boss and the credits. So first things first is the actual amusement park. You got these different areas here where you can catch monkeys and find Natalie and the professor. So we're gonna get some monkeys first in the Western land area. This part was a bit annoying because apparently when you use your net or your stun club whenever you're on a slope, like the physics kick in and you kind of slide down the ramp. It's annoying. Like, see, why is that even in the game? Why even bother putting that in? Though I think, yeah, I probably should have just used the slingback shooter to shoot him off the thing. But, nah, whatever. I'm not a professional. So yeah, these guys are pretty easy. You just shoot them out of the window, they fall down, you can catch them real quick. I mean, they will shoot at you, but I mean, if you're fast enough, they'll always miss. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this area. Just gonna get a few more chips and cookies. Chips and cookies. And then get the Specter coin. Pretty good music in here too, but since you're not in here for very long, you won't really have time to listen to it. And first, we're gonna go get Natalie, who is in the roller coaster area. I'm doing this part first because I hate it. You'll see why in a minute. The terror coaster. Yes, there's jumping involved on the roller coaster ride. You'll see, you'll see. But before the actual roller coaster, we have to go down here and get a monkey. Who is hiding inside this underground amusement park? Like, who puts this here? Why is there an arcade underground, like separated by a bunch of floating platforms? This isn't safe. This ain't work safe. It's not kid safe either. It's dangerous. It is definitely not OSHA approved. Now, I know I said that Dexter's Island was my least favorite part of the game, and yeah, it is, but this, definitely a close second, or a tie. So, for this part, you're on a roller coaster ride, it's on rails, and you press R1 to jump over stuff. Like that. But since the draw distance is so bad, and you're going so fast, you never have time to really predict it. Like, you pretty much have to know where the obstacles are, or just have very good reaction time. But still, it's just so annoying. And the other reason why it's so annoying is because there's a second Specter coin in this area that's very hard to get. I guarantee you that no one on the face of the earth ever got this Specter coin on their first try. Like, I'd bet money on that. You'll see in a minute. Okay, don't be fooled by the rainbows. This is not a happy fun time. Not in the slightest. Just wait for it. And see, there it is. I overshot the jump and jumped over it. So I had to kill myself so I could go back and get it. Because you do not want to backtrack to get it like a later time. You'll see why. But yeah, this was actually the only time in the game where I died. Like, I died one other time after this, and I cut that out. But this was the only time in the game that I actually had to die. And I did it on purpose, too. Because I kind of didn't have a choice. And there, I finally got it. I hate that thing. It's so finicky. And speaking of finicky, here's this part coming up. When you go off the ramp and you land, and see, I pressed R1, but for whatever reason, when you hit the rail, he kind of goes, you know, he kind of hops a little bit by himself, so I can't jump at the right time to dodge that obstacle. So you're pretty much almost always gonna hit it. Sometimes you can jump over it, but not always. It's so stupid. Why are you so stupid, Sony?
Hey, how's it going?
Well, don't just stand there. Get me out of here.
I can't reach you from here. I've got to find a way in there.
There must be a way in here somehow. I remember that they walked me around that way. It took a long time. Just find a way and get me out of here. Will you hurry up?
Okay.
Oh, hurry up. Please get me out of here. It's cold. I'm scared and I have a fear of heights.
Okay, weird thing about this cutscene is, in the PSP version, where they redubbed all the cutscenes with, you know, new voice actors and stuff, for whatever reason, they used the original audio for that cutscene in the PSP version. Why? I don't know. It was kind of awkward. Maybe they intended to use the original voices, but then they kind of decided nah. But they still left that in. Somebody didn't playtest it properly. So yeah, this is a haunted house themed area. It's not that scary or difficult. These guys in the jars, ghosts come out. If you don't break the jar fast enough, they smack you in the face. So don't let that happen. And the monkey inside here will sometimes hit that switch to open up the door, like an idiot. Just wait for it. There you go. Stupid. Because you're actually supposed to go up from above and then drop down into that area to open the door. But in any case, you hit that other switch to bring up those platforms. And now we're going to go the long way around to get to that monkey, even though we already did it. Ghosts, I'm so scared. Ah, ghosts, ghouls, goblins. Too scary for me, bro. And yeah, see, it brings you right back here. So with that time wasted, let's continue. So to get Natalie out of the cage, we have to get these monkeys. And the gimmick here is that the monkeys hide inside these coffins, and you pretty much have to sit there and wait for them to come out. Yep. waiting. And of course, since it's the white monkeys, you know, well, the white pants monkeys, they always jump around, always jumping around. See, I swear it's like they programmed them to always jump as soon as you try to attack them. Clever little monkeys. And we're done. Success! Victory, even.
Ow, hey! Couldn't you bring me down a little more gently?
Well, it's not my fault. Didn't you see that the cage fell on its own? That's the thanks I get. Hope you didn't hit your head too hard.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Now, where is Specter?
I haven't found him yet.
What about Jake?
Nope.
Oh, what have you been doing all this time? Let's go, we've got to find them.
Where are you going?
I'm going back to the lab. We can't find them or beat them without our equipment. Besides, you don't need me here. Ah! What was that?
I love that, just, he does. And I like how Natalie is like screaming for her life. Like, why are you screaming? Did you see what I had to deal with? I died twice trying to get to you on the roller coaster. Okay? You do not reserve the right to scream. Only I can scream. Thankfully, someone left some cookies out here for us. Thank you, Cookie Jar. And now to the circus, the greatest show on Earth. Next to Beast Wars.
Ah, Professor! Are you hurt?
No. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. How are you? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Good. Well, I'm glad to see that you're all right. Oh, what a predicament I'm in. I need to get out of here and back to the lab. Do you think you can help me?
Sure, but how do I get in there?
The entrance is at the very top. You should be able to get in here from there.
All right, I'll be right there.
This is a pretty cool part of the level. Like, I've always had a thing for platforming sections where you're going up around a tower trying to get to the top. And exploding balloons. You know, very happy, lively music with that sick bass line. You gotta be careful with those bouncy pads, because they're so weird when you jump on them, you don't get any momentum. It's kind of weird, I can't explain it. And I love that generic text that just says Specter! You can even get a good font for that. Not much else to say. I mean, it's a good part of the game, the level, even. I kind of wish it was a bit longer though. It's so short. It's just this one area that you have to do. And now it's time for a mini boss.
Welcome to my circus.
The old circus master. Now this guy's pretty easy, but it's kind of weird. When you hit him, you have to make sure you're close to him because sometimes the Sun Club kind of goes right through him. Like it doesn't actually hit the ball, it just kind of goes through it. Like you'll see. Wait for it. Yeah, like right there. I totally hit him, but I didn't hit him. What the cheese? And yeah, he has a phase where he throws bombs at you and sits there in place. But we pretty much got past that part. Now we're on to this part where you're on the ground and you just have to hit him and jump over when he tries to roll over you. And no, he can't hit the professor, but it's fun to try. Look how short the professor is. He's short. My God, he's shorter than Spike. Oh, we're done.
Thanks for saving me. I'm so glad to see you, and glad to see you're safe. You've gotten stronger.
Thanks to your gadgets, Professor.
No, the gadgets don't contain any real power. It's all in how you were able to use them. The true power is inside of you, Spike. You've grown, you've learned a lot, and you've truly become stronger.
You think so? Thanks, Professor, but I don't feel any different.
By the way, Spike, have you been able to find Specter yet?
No.
Okay, I'll go back to the lab and fix the equipment. If we don't hurry, Specter may change history forever and destroy us all. I'm afraid there isn't much time though, Spike. Maybe you should continue to search for Specter in the amusement park. It could be dangerous, so promise me that you'll be careful.
I will.
So yeah, that's kind of the, I guess, the moral behind the story. Like, you know, power comes from within, not from your weapons and all that jazz. Whatever. I might have to put subtitles on that part because Spectre talks very quietly and the waterfall is kind of loud and stuff. But he wants you to go to the go-kart room and fight Jake. So this will be the last, you know, Jake challenge. A one-on-one boss fight. Are you pumped? Are you hyped? Well, good. Oh, there he is, waiting for us on the ground. Nope, just kidding, he's in the air. Oh, you.
Jake, we don't have to do this. Just come back to the lab.
Don't even bother, Spike. You and I have always been good competitors, but this is it. Let's settle this once and for all. Let's see who's really the best. Let's go!
Man, this boss fight's actually pretty easy, but it's cool. You stand on that path to turn the light green, and Jake will attack you with the little RC cars. He has another attack where if you're standing off to the side, he'll shoot mortars at you. Now here's his main attack. He charges at you. Now I got lucky here. You're only supposed to hit him once at that part, but I got lucky and I totally cheesed that entire fight in one sitting. I'm so glad I got that recorded.
Jake!
What? Where am I?
Jake, are you okay?
Spike? Oh, this is so weird. I don't remember. I can't remember what I've been doing.
Are you okay? Don't you remember anything at all? Have you forgotten about the apes? Or about working with Specter?
Specter? Apes? What are you talking about? Ow, 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 ouch! My head.
Yes, it's really you. You're back to normal. I'm so glad to see you again.
I do remember something about Specter and apes or something, but what?
Yeah! I'm so glad you're
Ouch!
back. Let's go
You're
tell the
hurting me.
professor.
Put me down.
Oh, look, you've broken the spell. It's just as well. I really don't need you anymore anyway. Everything's going exactly as I planned it.
Who's that?
It's Specter.
Spike, I guess I underestimated your strength. You're smarter than I thought you were. I could use somebody like you. Why don't you join me and we'll conquer the world together? When we're a team, no one will be able to beat us.
You're crazy if you think I'll team up with you.
Relax. Just meet with me. You're looking for me anyway. You'll find me in my new castle in the middle of the amusement park. Come as my guest. I'll even leave the entrance open for you. I'll be waiting.
Are you really going?
Yeah, I've got to catch Specter.
I'm going with you. Ouch.
No. It's better if you go back and help the professor. You need to regain your strength. The professor will need your protection.
But... Okay. I understand. I'll do that. I'll get back right away.
Can you get back there on your own?
Of course. No sweat.
Okay then. I'm going too.
Okay. Spike! Good luck.
So apparently the key to breaking the spell on Jake was to blow him up and then drop him on his head from 100 feet in the air. Whatever works. So now that Specter has invited us to his castle, we will take him up on his offer and go to it. But not right now. Nah, next time. It's gonna be a long visit to his castle. Get that cookie, because we need it. And I will see you guys next time.